Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and Sandland, let's talk. So, I have finished watching the anime, watching someone do a playthrough of the game, and I kinda had a little look at the manga to see where that went, which only did the first part up to breaking the dam and bringing the water back to Sandland. Which that is all it went up to, and it's apparently complete, so that is all I can go off. But with all that, I just want to know one thing. Why was the anime done dirty? So dirty. Even though, yes, you can say they added well, okay, it sort of added some things which does help technically if you play the game first. So you play the game, then watch the anime. It kind of gives you some bits that you wanted to see from the game there. But as I said, the anime was done dirty. Practically half of the whole storyline was taken out. I don't know, half, quarter, what? I don't know how to judge it, but there was so many things they could have put into the anime to make it even longer than what it was. And also, why have it only 13 episodes long? Hey, can someone explain that to me? Even though, okay, I know the fact that anime these days is around 13 episodes long. Hardly they go over. But for God's sakes, you could have at least made it 25. Yes, the first part, the first 12 would be the damn bit. The second part would have been the last 13 would have been Forestland. That would have been better. A hell of a lot better. Like the stuff that the anime added was the fact with Mario, whatever that angel's name is, when he came down from the celestial realm to Lucifer to try and defeat him or whatever, and basically when he just ripped his wings off after he destroyed Lucifer's TV, which I say I think that was deserved. But I like in the anime that it showed us that. I like in the anime. Well, I'll go into other stuff later, which the anime added, which the game didn't. Something that the anime could have added, even though yes, not to the degree of the game, was still going to Spino. Yes, I know at that point in the anime, Anne was not there. So basically, they just do not have that garage. That is it. That is all they needed. Go to Spino, see, basically talk to a few people, talk to Lemaire, and instead of having it Beelzebub, Roll, and Thief going out bringing people in, all Lemaire just has to say is, because all the children want to bring people in, basically after they show up, they basically make them feel happy with where they are, so they start talking good about the village when people come in, which they bring in past the merchants that are always coming by, so talk to them, and then get them to spread the word about Spino. That is all I had to do. So basically, that is different from the game. Yeah, bring in Spino. A lot of other stuff that was taken out. But something that the anime added, which the game didn't, was basically introduce the angel. Well, as I've said also early, but the fact that we saw him in Sandland getting another one of those urns that he sealed Anne's mum in, and then basically does with Lucifer. So yeah, I do like the fact that we actually saw him going out and finding another one. You know, yes, it was at a junk merchants, but still, I do like the fact that the anime put that in. Him actually finding a second one. So yes, in a way, I think something that the anime did was good, which does change the game. Which I do like the fact that, as I say, when things are done differently from one to another, that's fine, because two different versions. I like those. Not going into the wrecked ships to find that Aquilium, or whatever it's called. I think that was a good touch for the anime. That was good. Yeah, I don't know how much of the initial part was not in, which should have been, but I think there's more to do within Forestland that was taken out, and as I said, like, okay, something that the anime did, which does, they introduce Anne at the point when she's necessary to the story, which is good. Not like the games, but the game had to introduce her early and give her a purpose around there, like the mechanic. So yeah, two different things, which I think that was done good. That she already basically would have gone to the ship, got the Aquilium, and that's why she was being chased. So yeah, they stole it after they, well, they did, and that's when Beelzebub and them find her and heal her and all that, and then she just stays with him, which I think that was done good. And then all like the little extra flashbacks that we had from Anne was actually good too. Like the bit when Morio basically sealed Anne's mom. The seeing Anne as a child. How old was you? Been about that age? 6, 8, something like that. Maybe 10. I don't know. Yeah, seeing how much of, even when she was that young, she still wanted to tinker around with mechanical stuff, which was fun. But something that the anime did, which the game did differently, was the fact that that chest with the Aquilium in needed a key in the games, but it didn't in the anime. That key necklace never showed up. Was never Anne's treasure that she wanted to keep around her neck. It was, well, it was an heirloom, right, in the game, but it didn't even exist in the anime. So yeah, what was the point of, and that chest was always unlocked. So yeah, that was a stupid choice. Oh yeah, the whole fact that basically near enough all of the army was taken out. Epi for one. Brad's daughter for another. And we didn't get much of an impact at the rebel base when it was revealed that Anne is basically part demon. But I do like the fact that in the anime, Anne basically used a demon's power, which is basically intimidating voice or something. Was that what she used? But also in the game, I think she did sort of do the same. But that was basically used fiend strength to stop someone from being crushed by a giant, fallen debris. I don't know if you can say they're the same, but I do prefer the anime's way of showing it. And yeah, also the way it was shown in the anime that she was part fiend was also a lot better done in the anime than I would say the game. But as I said, the whole bit with Epi was Epi was removed completely. So basically, you just gotta think, how did Brad and the Angel know that Lucifer had the chest with the last bit of Aquarium in for what they needed? Because as we all know in the game, yes, King Jam was actually saved at that point, and it was Epi that heard it and then went back with Anne's necklace back to him to let them know. That, as I said, Epi wasn't in it. There wasn't even anything there to indicate that they even said anything that so we could eavesdrop. Which I see pointless. I just don't see how he would have known. But I know it was also kind of bad, but I did like how they technically showed the initial attack of Demonland in the anime, which the games only had basically to your imagination what happened. Even though yes, I already showed it showed destroyed, but in the anime you actually got to see it getting destroyed. And yeah, the whole fact that Lucifer didn't even move in the anime. Basically all he did was stand up, not go to a lower part where the chest was like it was in the game. Seriously, way too many things that was, as I said, changed, which it was changed for no point. The whole fact that basically with Brad, yeah, that's his name. He changed his mind basically just by getting beat by Shiva, well, Raoul that we know, and basically hearing what he's been told this whole time to actually help Anne and them. Well, actually he was eavesdropping on Anne, probably got no attack, but because of what Anne said, that she was putting the lives of people first, not herself, so she was going to stay behind to try and save more lives than what would have been lost. That's what made him go good. But as we all know in the game, it was basically getting beat by Beelzebub, and his daughter's resolve that made him want to go traitor and help out. Which, again, I say the game did that one better. And the whole fight at the end was the same. I do like it and all that. But yeah, it still ends the same way with using the float candy. But yeah, actually in the anime, the float candy actually worked the way it was intended, and Lucifer didn't have to step in to guide him down safely. But like it was in the game, the anime just said, yeah, you can do that. You know, Beelzebub in the end basically just jumped on a cliff that was just high enough for him to jump to and have a safe landing, sort of. Which, yeah, still, you still prefer one. I still prefer the game one over that one. And then basically the ending is sort of similar, but not fully. Lucifer makes a barrier around the explosion. Oh yeah, and beforehand, one other change that was done, but I do not see how Anne could have figured this out. That the Pishi was using the Aquilium to make water, right? She, in the anime, she was not even told that at all. Was she? No, she wasn't. I don't think. I know I just watched it, but still. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then again, how would she know how to re-engineer it so it would do that? How many Pishi did it even take to even make a device that does that? And now you can re-engineer basically a weapon to do a different purpose than what it was actually built for. On the fly. Yeah, like that works. No. I don't accept that. And then yeah, as I said, back to what I was saying, Lucifer made the barrier, everyone was safe, and Mom was there too, as being released from the second urn, along with Lucifer after they got broke. And yeah, happy ending. And then yeah, Peace Street and all that. A little extra scene that we got from in Forestland, which was King Jam and Lilith. Basically, Jam was about to go out and address his people, and he wanted Lilith to come with him. And I think at this point everyone knows that Lilith is a fiend, so basically, yeah. And they've already said that, yeah, Anne's already off on her own journey trying to be more of a mechanic and all that. But it's kind of upsetting that we didn't actually get to see Anne basically meet up with Raoul and them, and then get in the car. But it just kind of jumped to the bit when they're all there, just driving off, and then get attacked by another Genji dragon. Which, but as I said, to me, I think the anime was done dirty. Because, oh yeah, as another person, okay, at least 3 people from the Forestland army was taken out. Epi, Brad's daughter, and that other one that basically acts like a cool guy in that. Well, I can't even remember what his name is. The blue hair guy, which in the game and you basically saves him from being crushed. That guy. Those three was taken out, which I still see what was the point. But yeah, overall, as I said, the anime was done dirty. The game was actually better, and at some point I'm probably gonna read the manga because it's only 14 chapters long, so it won't take long. And yeah, this is like a whole like another topic thing that I talked about. Yes, I said, and I'm still sticking with it, that making an anime off a game is the best way to do it, not a game off an anime. But when you keep in the whole storyline, it works. If you cut things out, it doesn't work. And also, I know that this is going from a while ago as well, but if ever Tales of Vesperia ever gets an anime adaptation, please, for the love of God, do not take out anything from the main story. Add filler in, add some side quests. That's all you have to do, because that's all they had to do in Sandland. Add in a couple side quests that expand the world, not making it all narrow and all that, and it would have been perfect. That's all they had to do for Sandland. Keeping the whole storyline, add a few side quests in as filler, and then that's it. You've got a great anime. So, yeah, as I say, if it ever gets done, for the love of God, do not take out anything from the main story. You should have took anything out from the main story from this, but you did anyway. But anyway, that's my whole take on Sandland and everything. Yes, the game was good. The anime was good with what they had in, but it still was done dirty with how many things that was taken out. And yeah, so that is going to be it. So, did you like what I had to say, like my comments and all that? Please let me know. And yeah, that's going to be it. So, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.